Lithium-based grease is the word that you might have heard, but let me tell you, I will have you, I won't have you, will you have me, I won't have you, will you have me, I will have you, no! I will have you know that a no is a no, and no amount of lubricating mood stabilizer will... Or will it? I'm going to drop this point. I'm going to drop this at some point. The dropping point of a soap-thickened lubricating grease is the temperature at which it passes from a semi-solid to a liquid state, and liquidity is what we're all about, isn't it? It's melting. My hard point is 120. A long 100. A great 100. A great 100 yerns. Or, was that the temperature that throws ashes to ashes, dust to be swept up? Remember, states depend on a chemical company, probably. Oh, he doesn't grind, but it gets itself cleaned up. Take your slippers off, you filthy walk and talker. I said so. And then I said the following. Slip and fall and drop the face scrub, because actually you really shouldn't use it. You know the little plasticky beads? They get ingested by fish, and as we're on the subject of fishy, those tubes thou shall not enter.com union strike a match and fire up the furnace. The match was fixed as it was so predictable. Get the girl a white dress, honey, you lost your slipper is a sentence I never thought I'd hear, and I haven't, for what it's worth. It's worth quite a bit, you know, it's worth quite a bit, you know, it's worth 50 billboards have been plastered. Stop my toe, I need it plastered with a face. My nail fell off, they nailed it onto some other deal, or shall I say, last to the coffin gets the next round face, plastered with a round face, and the reward is such and such is life, and life is not, and yet another warden, to make sure we stick. A wart, you dick. You gave me a wart. That's all I'm left with. Cinderella, or Ashes to Ashes, or The Wart, is a European folktale embodying a myth element of unjust oppression. Rhodopis, the courtesan, was bathing. An eagle snatched one of her shoes from her maid, carried it to Memphis, and dropped it into the lap of the king. The king searched for the owner of the shoe. He found Rhodopis in Naucratis and married her. I checked my baggage is way too old for you, but I'll hold on to your flowers. Your flow airs, but you're young, you'll learn. I'm of generation EasyJet settlement, I'm hanging on to that description. I'm hanging up, it's my hang-up, you fuck up. I'm a good housekeeper. After every divorce, I got to keep the house. Number 6 is still in negotiation, and Europa is the 6th closest moon of Jupiter. You, Peter, Pan, optical illusion, and the internal angles of a regular hexagon are all 120 degrees. Hexagon and sex and gone. It's a neat and tidy bailout. But honey, I can't, you know, I've got gear in the trunk. I've got quite some gear in the trunk. And there's a push, and then I fly, and then I land, and it's just a cut. It's just a cut. I can't see the trees for the forest. Save the forest! And they think I've got concussion. And I think, cut me in half and outpours the resin, the resin. I'll tell you all you need to know. It's my signature curtain. Call me